So as you can see, we have projected cash flow for the years. And I think what I really want to pay attention to is after all the taxes and everything, we're looking at income based upon year one at over $1 million coming in. And but the thing is, what we're going to see down here is we have a 1.2 debt cover at 9%. Like I said, we stress test this at 9% interest only, and we have a 1.2 debt cover. And as you can see, as we climb on in year two, year three, we see that cash flow going up because of what's going to happen on the rent roll. For Quan, is it okay for me to go ahead and go to the rent roll real quick?
Yeah, let's go to the rent roll now. The rents are 20% below market value. A lot of these residents been in here for a while. There's a really great mix with this property with 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms even, and 1 bedrooms.
Yeah, so if you point out on the rent roll, you'll see, hey, line 28 here. Someone in a 2-2 is getting that's coming aboard that just came into a new lease is getting 900. But if you see here, someone that's probably been in the property for a long amount of time is paying 684. So that is really the true opportunity that we have here in the property is we can go in, have to do a light renovation on the turnover if we're gonna have that tenant leave the property. But if you see that delta of 900 to 684, and that's not even including the rubs of water, trash, and administration fees to be able to collect those fees as well, that's where you're going to get the upside and the push up on your NOI.
Yeah, that was something that we actually discussed with the seller. Originally, we had under contract those 20 new units that's coming on board. We went to implement rubs on that. And then from there, anytime we do a lease renewal, implement rubs throughout the unit because they didn't have rubs. They were paying for cable, they were paying for a lot of stuff. And we saw that as an opportunity to generate more revenue or actually push back that revenue to the whole complex so our bottom line can increase. So that's going to be huge when we implement over the next couple of years as those leases renew.
Yeah, exactly. And that's going to push your NOI up, and pretty much that's what's going to make the apartment complex pretty much perform at per occupancy at the highest occupancy, but at the purest level it needs to perform at.
Yeah, the other thing is the HUD takeout. So when we first put the deal on the contract, I was telling Courtney this is great because we'd be able to get permanent financing for agency debt, and he was like, "Hey, even better, I'm connected locally with M&T Bank, and I can get us a HUD loan." And I was like, "Wow." He's like, "But it's a lot of red tape to go through that. You have to go through like a compliance audit." That they'll let you know if you need to set up, things like the ADA compliance or whatever it is. And that loan takes about 8 to 10 months to actually get. So that is the long-term goal for us. When we execute on the acquisition, we're immediately going to implement the HUD application to get that process started. One of the hurdles that we will have to get over is getting a HUD certified property manager because they will only give you funding if you have that in place. We're going to use the existing property manager that's been here for 7 years. He's doing an excellent job. Have a great relationship with the residents. He's like the mayor, so it doesn't make sense to come in and change the regime from the top and make that drastic change. So he's going to stay in place while we execute our plan over the next 18 to 24 months, or until we can get the HUD financing, and then we will bring in one of the bank recommended HUD property management companies.